Why, hello everyone. If you've been keeping track of my Twitter account over the past few days, then you know that yesterday was a very special day. Not only did I reach 500,000 subscribers, not only did I get to meet some amazing fans, not only did I get to play some amazing games, I got to meet none other than Hideo Kojima himself. I guess in this video, I'm just going to tell you guys the story of how that came to be. One of the privileges I got at E3 was attending Sony's press area. They gave me access to that, and that's where I got to play Spider-Man, where I got to see Ghost of Tsushima, and Last of Us Part 2, and all these other games, and it was an amazing experience. Sometime yesterday in the afternoon, I was just kind of taking a break in the little lounge area in the Sony press sort of section, and I looked up and I noticed that one of the doors labeled interview or meeting room was opened, and looking inside, I saw Ayako, Kojima's assistant, and Ken, Kojima's translator, just kind of talking and moving about, and I was at a weird angle, so I couldn't see completely inside. I didn't know if Kojima was in there, but I knew that the Kojima Productions team had settled in. But I didn't want to just barge in there and interrupt something, so I just, as tempted as I was, I just stayed put and just said, I'm not going to force this. You know, if we're going to meet, we're going to do it in a way that's proper and appropriate. So I left it at that, and so I stayed in the lounge area for a bit, and then at one point, I had to piss really bad. So there was a bathroom around the corner, and I just went to the bathroom for a bit, took a piss, as you would do in the bathroom. And as I started washing my hands, I see none other than Ken, followed by Kojima, walking into the bathroom. And before I could even get to the paper towels, Kojima was already inside, and he saw me. And he noticed me. And he went, and I retorted, Mr. Kojima, what an honor. And I shook his hand. Now, what's embarrassing about this is that I was so shell-shocked. I was kind of like paralyzed when I saw Kojima come up. I forgot to wipe my hands. So I gave him like a wet handshake. And Kojima, you could tell, it was kind of like, but I think he knew it was just water because he saw me next to the sink. So I hope, Mr. Kojima, if you're watching this, it's just water and soap. I'm sorry I gave you a wet handshake on our very first proper meeting. And then after that, he looked at my shirt, this one, and he said, hey, nice shirt. And Ken translated that he was speaking in Japanese. And we just had a nice little moment there before I let him do his business, and I went my way back to the Sony press area. Just kind of reeling at the fact that that just happened, that I properly actually managed to shake Kojima's hand, and it was a strange way to meet him in the bathroom of all places, but it's just one of those stories you can tell for years to come, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I went back to the Sony press area, and I was there just kind of, I just had to like take in the fact that just happened. And then out of nowhere, I hear my name, and I turned around, and it turned out that at that point, Kojima had come back from the bathroom, and he had gone into the meeting area, and he came back out with some gifts. It's this Kojima Productions flag and Kojima Productions chopsticks. He told me in English, this is Kojima Productions flag, this is chopsticks, and I didn't know what to say. I was taken quite aback by that. I didn't expect, for me, the meeting was good enough, but the gifts really, I mean, what is there to say when someone you've admired for so long hands you some gifts? So I told him, wow, thank you. After that, he asked me through Ken if what I thought about the trailer. And what I told him was, to me, this trailer felt more like an artistic expression than like a gameplay, like a full gameplay reveal. And Kojima said, you should tell Sony that. And I asked them, was Sony nervous about the trailer being still so vague and whatnot? And Kojima said, yes, of course. Everyone kind of laughed about that. I also got to meet some of the Sony producers who are working on Death Stranding, and we had a chat. Kojima had to go, so before he went, I asked Ken if he could take a picture of us, and he gladly did. And that's the picture you see right here. And then after that, we went our separate ways. I had a fun discussion with the folks from the producers from Sony working on Death Stranding. We talked about some stuff. It was a very friendly, nice conversation. And after that, I went my way and continued my E3 journey. June 13th, 2018, one of the most uplifting days of my life, honestly. Just so many great things happened that day at the same time. And I couldn't do any of this without having a significant following, without being given a voice by you, my community, the subscribers. So, here's to you. Here's to an awesome E3. And here's to more years of just awesomeness. Anyway, that's what happened. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer, I suppose. And anyway, I'll stop rambling now. Thank you for tuning in, folks. With that, I will see you guys next time. Young out.